Here are the college football playoff rankings as we get ready for the Big Ten championship game. You see our Nebraska Cornhuskers at number 7. So we got to move up here to get into the college football playoff. The question is, will a win over Ohio State be enough? As you can see, Miami and NC State, they're going to be playing each other. Georgia and Alabama will be playing each other. Texas does not play because this is back in 2022 when the Big Ten only had, or the Big 12 only had 10 teams, and so there was no conference championship games. So we've got to beat Ohio State first, and then we'll see if it's enough to get into the college football playoff. Here's how these two teams stack up. You can see our offense has been pretty good, especially the run. The run that pass hasn't been great. We're 98th in passing. You look at their offense, though, a 17th in passing offense, 12th in rushing offense. Our defense has been very solid, especially against the run. We're number 1 in the country against the run. And then their defense has been middle of the pack. So we'll see if we're able to exploit that defense, see if we're able to make some big plays and maybe make some plays through the air, which is something we have struggled to do. So Big Ten championship game coming up. We're going to start with the football, and if we win this game, I will show you the final rankings at the end of the video. So don't worry, you won't have to wait until next time. Trace Palmer takes it around the right side, and a very good return to start this game. Our offense has been conservative. We've been a little bit passive in the passing game, if that makes sense. I've been hesitant to really throw the ball down the field a whole lot. We've had some bad interceptions at times. So I've been very conservative on purpose. But in this game, maybe we can break out of that. Maybe we can hit some big plays down the field. We're going to start, though, with the read option, and first play of the Big Ten championship game. Here we go, and it's going to be Anthony Grant picking up only a couple. This Ohio State defense has plenty of talent, so, not guaranteeing that we're going to be able to move the football. We've got an open receiver here, wide open. It's Washington, and it's a first down. Going to try to set up the screen here, and I think it's there. Nope, they're all over it. Had a defender ready, and we only pick up 3. Going to go back to the run game here. 2nd down and 7. Handoff. Grant will not get a whole lot. It'll be 3rd down and 3 coming up. All right, here we go. Big play in this game. And, he dropped it. Had a receiver there. Went up to get it and dropped it. I got a little bit antsy there. Probably could have held on to the ball a little bit longer. It'll be 4th down and 3. But we're in a position where, we got to go for this. So we're too far for a field goal. And we're too close to punt it. So we're going to go for it here. And really, see if we can hit Palmer here coming across. I might try to scramble for it. Let's see. Thompson rolling. Boy, the defense all over it. Throws it up. It's intercepted. And if we had been able to set our feet, I think I could have actually converted that. But hats off to the Ohio State defense. You see, we had him earlier. If I had stopped and thrown it. But too late, and the Buckeyes will take over. All right, 1st and 10. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we're going to be able to stop this Ohio State offense or not. They pick up 11 on that play. I don't know what the best strategy is going to be. Should we sit back and play zone? Should we play man-to-man? Should we blitz? It looks like we may have to blitz to stop their run game. Henderson off to a good start. 2nd down and 3. They might throw it here. They've run it 2 straight plays. Maybe we can get some pressure, though, if they do. They are going to throw it, and we don't get any pressure, and they get an easy conversion for a 1st down. I was worried about stopping this Ohio State offense, and I knew that we'd probably have to score some points in this one, and that seems to be what we're getting so far. That play will be a lot. Not much on that play, though. Good play by the defense. Only a gain of 1. Maybe we can play that bend but don't break defense. Maybe they'll move the ball, but then we'll stop them once we get into the red zone. Nice play there. Only a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down and long. This is risky, but I'm going to bring some pressure again just because I don't want them going for it. I want to knock them back to where they have to punt. So let's see. We've got this edge right here. I think we can get there. Oh, great. They pick it up. That was great blocking, but they don't get anything out of it. He had to throw it quick, and it'll be 4th and long. They're actually going to try the long field goal here. This would be, this is a long one. I don't know if they can make this. Let's see. Kick is up, and it's good. He made it. Wow. Did not see that one coming. Miami up on NC State, which is actually a bad thing for us. We want NC State to win Because if NC State loses, I don't know if we're going to jump them. Are we going to go all the way from 7 past the #1 team? Yeah, I want NC State to win that game. So we'll see what happens as we watch these other games across the country. We got to win this game first and foremost, though. Palmer with a decent return, and we will take over on offense for our second possession. I'm proud of the defense for getting a stop, but our offense is, I feel like we're going to have to score in this game. And I don't know if we're going to be able to run it all game. We'll see. Again, it just feels like we might have to be a little bit more aggressive in this game. Thompson here going to set up the screen. They're all over it. Good thing that was incomplete, really. 3rd down and 3. We're going to try to throw for this 1st down. And, oh boy, almost intercepted. If the receiver had kind of gone a little bit deeper, I think we could have had an easy conversion, but I don't like the route that he ran, and we're going to have to punt it away. So, yeah, our offense is struggling, and that is not what we wanted to have happen, obviously, with Ohio State's high-powered offense. As we get a really good punt there. Is he going to try to pick this up? Oh, boy. Wish we could have forced the fumble there, but still a good punt. So 1st and 10 now. Buckeyes with the football around the 18-yard line. It's going to be tough to stop them, but we did force them to hold them to a field goal last time, and we forced a throwaway there. 2nd and 10 here. Henderson will pick up about 4. So 3rd down and 6 coming up. This would be a huge stop. I mean, this would be huge for our defense. We're going to try to bring the safety blitz, and it works. We get to him. He can't get it off, and our defense coming up big. So we're going to force the punt here, get the ball back with good field position, maybe really good field position. Palmer, and we're going to get out across the 50, and a very good return all the way near the 40-yard line. So it feels like we have to at least get a field goal on this drive. I mean, we have got to at least get a field goal on this drive. And there goes Anthony Grant. Boy, we had room for a second, but they closed it down quick. Only a yard on that play. 2nd down and 9 coming up. I really would like to take one of those shots deep down the field. I don't know if it's going to be there. We're going to try it. There we go. 1-on-1, and it's incomplete. So 3rd down and 9, and again, it's been tough with our offense so far. See if we can convert here. Thompson in trouble, and he's going to go down. Sack on the play. So at the end of the 1st quarter, it is 3-0 Ohio State. Our offense cannot get it going just yet, and surprisingly, a low-scoring game so far. I debated on going for this, but at the end of the day, I think it's going to be, we need to make the safe play. We're going to punt it away, and I'm never good at these kicks. I don't think we got enough on that. Well, it's going to be... Oh, it hit him. Oh, that's going to be a penalty though. Wow, we hit him too early. That's going to be a personal foul, kick catch interference, and that's going to give Ohio State the ball with a lot better field position. So that did not work out well at all. So they'll take over on the 32, which is not that much different than from if we had gone for it and not gotten it. So that I really regret punting the ball now as Travion Henderson picks up 9. 2nd down and 1 now coming up. Stroud to throw, and plenty of time, picks up the 1st down. Buckeyes on the move. Feels like they might run. No, they're going to throw it again. And that could be intercepted, but instead we just knock it away. Good play, though. Going to drop back into his zone here on 2nd and 10. And they're going to run it. And they're going to pick up about 5. So 3rd down and 5. I'm going to bring the blitz here, try to get after Stroud. It's worked in key moments so far, but not going to work this time as they will take it out to the 40-yard line. We only have 27 total yards in this game. Ohio State only has 65, though, so our defense has held up pretty well. Although, another big run there as Henderson takes it inside the 25. Miami 14, NC State 3. Again, that's not what we want there, but we've got to worry about winning this game first. It's not looking good, honestly, as bad as our offense has been. Stroud hands it off, and there goes Henderson. Takes it inside the 10-yard line. So forget the offense. Even our defense now starting to struggle, and that's something when you can't possess the ball for very long, it starts to wear down your defense. And we desperately need to stop here. Need to hold them to a field goal. 2nd down and goal. Ball is around the 9-yard line. Oh, and a nice play as we bust through, but somehow he broke the tackle and gets down to about the 6. I'm going to try playing man-to-man with 2 safeties. See if our defensive line can get some pressure here without bringing the blitz. Here we go. Stroud looking, and it's intercepted. It is intercepted at the goal line, and there's nobody in front of him. He's going to take it all the way. 40, 30, 20, 10. Can you believe it? It's a pick 6. And we're going to take the lead here in the Big Ten Championship. Tyreek Johnson, the cornerback who, if memory serves me correctly, actually transferred from Ohio State. He just came up with the biggest play of the game so far. The only bad thing about that pick 6 is our defense has to go right back on the field as they've started to kind of wear us down. Stroud here. Oh, that was almost intercepted, but somehow they get it in there and pick up a big gain. Under 3 minutes to go until halftime, and again, we have totally flipped this game around, but they are starting to get a lot of rhythm on offense, and that's a concern. 1st and 10, ball inside the 40-yard line. As the Buckeyes continue to move it down the field, they're going to try to run it here. Stroud actually going to keep it, and he's going to get a big gain inside the 20-yard line. Going to bring a little pressure here as they are in the red zone. And it does not work. That's a touchdown. Ohio State will take the lead. So the pick 6 really did us no good because then they came right down in just a few plays and scored. But at least maybe, I don't know, at least maybe now we can get the last possession of the half, and if we can score, that would be fantastic as you take a look at, we've only got 27 yards of total offense, and they've got 176. So Ohio State's dominating this game. The only reason we have scored is that pick 6. But like I said earlier, or at the beginning of this game, we're going to have to be more aggressive. We're going to have to throw the football, and we're going to have to connect on some of these plays down the field. Just something we've struggled to do all season. Let's see if we can do it here. Thompson, play action. Going deep, and that is into triple coverage, and that was a terrible decision. I was hoping the ball would go a lot further down the field. It was underthrown a little bit, and that was just a horrendous play as we are in big trouble after that interception. So our defense is right back on the field after one play, and this is just not looking good. Stroud to throw, finds Henderson. He'll pick up about 6 on the play. I'm still kicking myself for that interception. That was really, really bad. Again, if he had thrown the ball about 10 yards further down the field, maybe we would have had a chance, but it was just a bad decision. It was just a bad decision. Stroud here has all kinds of green grass, but he decides to throw for the first down. At this point, I don't even know what to do. Our defense is tired. They've got a lot of rhythm on offense. We're going to try to just bring pressure and make a big play, but instead they pick up 18 yards. If we could somehow hold them to a field goal here, we might could stay in this game, especially if we could score before the half. But that's easier said than done, especially here today, as Henderson will take that all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. There's a huge talent level in these two teams, and that's why we've got to recruit. We've got to get better. I'm not saying this game's over, but if we're not able to win this game, it tells the story right there. This roster for Nebraska is nowhere near as talented as the roster for Ohio State. And we're going to have to get it to that level, and at least we've had a good first season here. Thompson has to step up, make some throws. Going to go down the field here. And look at that coverage. Look at that coverage. I mean, he beat the receiver to the ball. And now this is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. If you look at the replay here, just to show you what I'm seeing, if this ball goes a little further down the field, a little further to the outside, he's got a step. And that could have been a huge play. But that's not where the ball was delivered. And just have to give credit to the Ohio State defender, because it looked like maybe we were going to have a step. And he stride for stride. And because the ball was thrown more to the inside, not the outside, it's intercepted. And again, we're in big trouble. Watching this game today, it's almost like, how did we get to 11-1? How did we even pull that off? Because, I mean, we're just getting destroyed in this one. A good play there, though, by the defense. And I know Ohio State's really good, but we should be a little bit more competitive in this game as they complete that pass, and they're down inside the 15. Another touchdown here might be the nail in the coffin, as you know, that's going to put us down 3 scores. Henderson again, just doing whatever he wants, picking up 4 on that play, and we got to start using timeouts now. 2nd and 6, they go back to the ground, and a nice stop. So if we can hold to a field goal here, this game might not be over. 3rd down and 5. Big play in this game. Huge play in this game. They're going to throw it. We're going to try to get pressure. We get there, but not in time, and that's about the worst thing that can happen because they don't score, but they get the 1st down, which is going to allow them to use more clock, which means we're probably not going to have much time. Under a minute to play now. Stroud in the shotgun. And he's taking his time, as he should. Throws to the end zone. Touchdown. 50 seconds to play. Going to try to get something. Maybe a big return here. Oh, nice block. Did you see that block? And it's a decent return. Out to around the 35 with 46 seconds to play. Casey Thompson having a rough game, but I'm not going to give up on him just yet. We're still going to try this thing. We're going to go down fighting. And this time we've got a wide open receiver, and it's caught. And he's down around the 31-yard line. Big play there. Finally, we take a shot down the field, and somebody gets open as 40 seconds to play. We've only got 1 timeout, though, so we've got to hurry up here. Thompson in the shotgun. We've got our tight end. And how did he make that play? There's no way. There's no way he just made that play. I mean, you just got to, hats off to Ohio State's defense because, I mean, he looked open to me. Let's see the replay. And, I mean, that doesn't really do it justice. And, again, I want to look at this replay again because it's almost like the speed of this Ohio State team is just on full display. And the gap. I mean, look at that. Look at the separation. And really, I guess it was underthrown. It should have been thrown further out in front. And that's what allowed him to come back. So, actually, that was a bad throw. I don't think it was a bad decision, really, on my part. It's just the ball placement, again, not there. And Casey Thompson's probably rattled. He's not really throwing the ball on target. And we are getting beaten pretty soundly here. A missed tackle. That is almost a big play. 20 seconds to play. Stroud to throw. Egbuka, he will take it down around midfield. 15 seconds now. And the story of the game's really been our offense and how bad they've played. And it just hasn't, our defense has been out there all game. As we hopefully can hold them to 24 here in the first half. But it's 2nd and 10 now. You see the yards, 281 to 59. So 2nd and 10, Stroud throws complete and a big hit. That's going to probably set them up for a Hail Mary. That might be the last play of the half, hopefully, if we don't get a penalty or something. So if they hit the Hail Mary here, then, yeah, it's definitely game over. 5 seconds. Stroud to throw. Looking. And it's knocked away. So we don't give up any more points, but it's not good. It is not good. 24-7, Ohio State on top. All right, so if we're going to have any chance to come back in this game here on our first defensive possession of the second half, we've got to get a stop. It's 3rd down and 6. We've got a chance if we can get to C.J. Stroud, and we do. And it's not over just yet as we get a big stop and we'll get the ball back. Down 3 scores, but again, it's not over. Anything can happen. We're going to have to score here on this drive, maybe grab some momentum. Maybe the defense can they've had some time to rest with the halftime. And again, where are we going to go with the football? I mean, I know Casey Thompson has been bad in this game, but the coverage for Ohio State's just been unbelievable. I know we've missed a few open receivers, but for the most part, the coverage has been lights out for Ohio State. I mean, where are we supposed to go with the football right now? There is nowhere to throw it. And I tried to throw it to R1, but I guess we ran out of bounds. And it just keeps getting worse. It's basically Hail Mary time here. Which matchup do we like? Really none of them. And they bust through there again. There's the throw, and it's nowhere near the receiver. As again, the struggles continue on offense. Our defense once again with a chance to get off the field, but does it even matter at this point as bad as the offense has been? About 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter. And they're going to pick this up. They're going to take it down into the red zone and pick up a 20 on the play. We're running out of time. You know, if you could maybe force a field goal here and get a miracle. There's a big play. There's a sack. So a loss of 8 on that play. It'll be 2nd down and long. And really, I think where we've been hurt is we try to throw the football too much. We got away from the run, which has been that's been our offense all year. We've been really good at running the football. And probably should have stuck with it a little bit more in this game. As Stroud takes off, and he is going to take it all the way down to about the 6. So 3rd down and 2 here. This really might be the ball game. If they get this, and they do, it's over. We have no chance. Buckeyes going to win this, and we've been humbled here today. Let's just put it that way. It's become clear that we've got a lot of work to do with this program. We're not where we need to be roster-wise. You know, our receivers can't get open. Our defensive backs can't guard their receivers. Their offensive line is dominating the game. Across the board, we've just been dominated in this game. We've been humbled. And it's just, honestly, with the way the season went, you know, we lost one game and it was a close game. I thought we'd be at least competitive in this game. But at the end of the day, Ohio State is just significantly better. And, on my part, obviously, I've made a lot of mistakes. Didn't play great. I mean, we're going to continue to just air it out and hope for something good to happen. But there's a big play out across the 50. But Ohio State's just a much better football team. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. So if we're going to return Nebraska to glory, it's going to take some time. This is a great start, but we've got to get it done in recruiting. And why they're leaving Washington wide open in the middle of the field. So at least we've got something going here. Minute and a half to play in the 3rd quarter. And we swing it out to Palmer. Pick up a 6 on the play. Going to try to run it here. Don't want to totally abandon the run game. As we'll sweep it out to Grant. And he will pick up the 1st down. Under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Thompson, shotgun, pressure, coming, and he's taken down. It hasn't just been their secondary. They've also gotten a lot of pressure on us. I wonder if Fedone could possibly sneak open on this play. We'll see. No, it's not there. Not even close. And again, there's just nobody to throw the ball to. 3rd down and 17. Here we go. Trying to get into the end zone. Trying to rifle it in there. It's not going to happen. It's incomplete. It'll be 4th down. We're going to take the field goal, try to make this a 3-touchdown game as the kick is up, and it is good. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's Ohio State 31, Nebraska 10. 3rd down and long, and it feels like if we're going to have any chance at a miracle, we have got to get a stop here. This is legitimately the ball game, and we get the stop. So a good play by the defense, and we're going to get it back. Under 5 minutes to go, if we can get a quick touchdown. I mean, you never know. You never know. I mean, we haven't had a touchdown on offense all day, though, so it's probably not going to happen. All right, here we go. Trying to get down the field again. We've got an open receiver, and we got in that window, so gain of 15. Clock is ticking away quickly here in this one. Thompson going to roll out to the right, and again, look at the pressure, and look down the field. No one open. We're going to heave it down the field, and it's intercepted, and that'll do it. We actually got a quick stop on defense, so now we've got a chance here. Again, Thompson this time just going to run with it, and we'll get out to about the 30, just outside the 30-yard line. 5 interceptions today for Casey Thompson. Some were bad decisions, some were just poor ball placement, and some were just great plays by the defense. As we go to the end zone here, it's going to be a touchdown. Not over just yet. Down 2 scores. Feel like we've got to go onside kick here. If we can recover this, we might can get back in this game. Let's see. Here we go. Not too hard. You got to hit it right at halfway to have a chance. Although they do fumble it around, and it's still loose. Who's got it? I don't even know. We recover the onside kick. With 3:45 to play, we have recovered the onside kick, and this game has just gotten a lot more interesting. We're going to try this little fake screen wheel route. And this place, sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. We're going to find out what happens this time. It's not going to work, and we'll throw it away. At least we don't take a sack. I'm going to try to sneak in a screen here. Maybe it'll work. Maybe we can catch them. And it's not, well, it's a decent gain. We'll pick up about 7 on the play. And if we can hurry, I think we can still sneak in a couple of run plays here and there. Thompson here will keep it on the read option. Pick up the first down, a nice juke, and he's out inside the 25-yard line. Under 3.5 minutes to go. Thompson in the shotgun. Throws, complete, Martin, and he's down around the 15. Gonna go back to the read option here. Thompson will keep it. Thompson will take it down to about the 5. Under 3 minutes. We've got to hurry. We've got to score here. And it's crowded. It is crowded in that end zone, but we're going to try to hit a slant. And Washington drops it. I feel like our best chance to score is going to be running the football. I know it's going to take some time, but I'm worried about throwing it down here. And Mayor Johnson will score. Touchdown, Nebraska. This game is not over. All right, I decided to kick it deep this time because there's just, I mean, we have all 3 timeouts, almost 3 minutes to go, and odds of getting 2 onside kicks in a row are slim to none. But we've got to get a stop. We have got to get a stop right here. I'm hoping that they just run the ball, that they're super conservative. We're going to bring pressure. I don't know if we can stop them, but I mean, if we're going to win this game, we've got to have any chance. They are using the clock. We'll start using timeouts after this play, as it's going to be down around 2 minutes after this play. But if we can get a stop, it'll be 3rd down. So here we go. Huge play. Can we hold them here? Oh, what a play by the defense. Oh, we were all over it. And 2:04 to play. It's 3rd down. We've still got 2 timeouts. We've got to get a stop, though. And I think they're going to try to throw this. I think they're going to go for it. If they run it, surely we can stop them. If they throw it, we'll see. Here we go. Stroud in the shotgun. What's the play? They're going to throw it. They're going to throw it. Pressure can't get there. Can we make the stop? No! He just picks it up. Oh, wow, that was close. I mean, we're talking about a yard away from a stop and getting the ball back, and now it seems like the comeback is probably going to fall short. We might still have a chance with a little bit of time. Maybe. Not if they... No, that's going to do it. A 1st down there. We'll call timeout. All we can hope for at this point is they do something stupid. They throw the ball, and we get an interception or an incomplete pass, or maybe they fumble. They're not going to take a knee, so it's not technically over, as Henderson is going to run it again for a big gain, and he'll take it inside the 40. And now they might take a knee. They might take a knee now. So, I mean, how about the effort here to come back and at least make this interesting? Because it felt like we were going to really get blown out. And really, again, we were still humbled in this game. We were still dominated in this game. But at least could make the score respectable, as they almost get a touchdown there. Our defense is just so tired, I'm sure. And will they try to... I mean, if they try to score here... If they score, we can get the ball back, and I mean, we'd have to score really quickly, and then we would have to get an onside kick. I mean, it's not going to happen. But I'm thinking, actually, I'm not going to let them score, because there's no way we could win, and I'd rather keep the score closer. So I'm going to try to stop them here under 50 seconds to play as they continue to take this clock all the way down. And it's Stroud, and we do stop him. And so now maybe they'll take a knee, and we'll take our 7-point loss. We'll tell the recruits, you know, look how close we are. We need a couple more guys. We need you. We need you on this team to take that next step as we try to build this program. Let's see if we can get the stop. Oh, they took a knee. All right, so 31-24, we lose. We're not going to go to the college football playoff. We're not going to win the Big Ten championship. But 11-2 is a heck of a first year. So I am proud of this team. Again, the talent level on this Nebraska team is nowhere near that of like an Ohio State. So we will take it. Not what we wanted, but you got to like the fight here as well to come back in this game and at least make it interesting. So we'll see what bowl game we go to as we build towards the future here and try to return Nebraska to glory.